Speedbird 851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation. Fuel costs. A week doesn't go by without the cost of fuel being mentioned in one of my videos. I thought, why not now take the opportunity to look at these costs and how it's impacting major airlines. The focus today will be on Singapore Airlines and Emirates, who just in recent days have come out stating that their profits and results will be impacted greatly by these rising costs. Emirates, one of the world's largest airlines, is now being impacted by the rising fuel costs. The rising costs have resulted in multiple carriers not only going under, but being forced into mergers with other airlines and cutting costs at every possible corner. Emirates has warned many that their earnings will not be as high as expected due to these higher oil prices. During a conference, the chief commercial officer of Emirates said, "The profit will be badly hit by fuel." While in the past this may not have impacted airlines greatly, the problem airlines like Emirates are facing today in 2018 is that these costs are becoming difficult to actually manage. We are in turn starting to see more and more airlines report severe and also minor losses. On top of this though, people are quick to jump to conclusions that an airline will go under just because of these reported losses. That simply isn't the case. If it was, we'd be seeing major airlines like Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines, Virgin Australia and more all go under. Emirates over the years have continued to report strong profits of close to $1 billion each year. However, while the airline certainly won't dip into the losses they are noting, it won't be as high and are trying to understand how to cope with this. The big positive from all this is that the industry is still growing, and in most cases, airlines that are impacted by the fuel costs are still performing incredibly well in regards to traffic. Emirates noted that they are growing in passengers and cargo still to this day. Our next focus is Singapore Airlines, who reported a tumble in net profit of 81% for Q2. A year ago, the airline had reported profits of Singapore $293.3 million. However, now a year later, they are actually reporting profits of just $56.4 million. This is a drastic drop, which has come about because of none other than the higher fuel costs, which are impacting carriers across Asia, including Singapore Airlines. The airline has been undergoing a major transformation, which includes Silk Air merging into its main brand after 2020. However, Singapore has not been helped by the likes of Scoot, who have reported operating losses of over $11 million. Through this announcement, shares have fallen, and the airline is now attempting to figure out how to limit these losses in the future. The higher than ever fuel costs are impacting multiple airlines, not just Emirates and Singapore Airlines. It's well worth a further look on my channel at mergers and the likes of Etihad, Jet Airways and more, who are all experiencing these financial problems. While it is certainly a negative within this industry, I think it's very interesting to read about, learn about, and of course make these videos for you all. Just remember though, when an airline reports small losses or even big losses, it doesn't mean that the airline will collapse like some people make it out to be. Airlines can and often do recover. Sometimes they don't, but in most cases they will. The road to recovery though is often a long and difficult period, and we just have to bear with the airlines as they work out what's next. If you have any thoughts on the whole rising fuel costs and the impact it has on airlines, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. As always, I'd like to thank you very much for tuning into this video of mine. If you did enjoy it, feel free to subscribe to the channel and give it a like. I do very much look forward to you all joining me in the next one.